Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's botany A paper for the class 4th year, diversity of plants. So the topic which we start today, that is about the bryophytes. It is the journal introduction, and after that you have to study about the types of the bryophytes. So first of all we have to define the bryophytes, that what are the bryophytes. So we have to define them as it is a group of plants in which the plant body is simple, flat, thallus, um, uh, and it is in the process of the developing. It resembles to the thallophyta. And then sex organs are multicellular, and each sex organ is protected by an outer wall of the sterile cells. That is the definition. So if we have seen towards the principal phases, and these are the two principal phases, that are the gametophyte and the sporophyte plant body. So general account of the bryophytes, if we have to start about them, then first of all you have to tell about the habitat, that is the humid and the shady places, and tropical and subtropical regions. If we have to mention some of the types, then the Riccia, and then Markentia, Anthoceros, and Funaria are the common types which are found. So water is the requirement for the life or for the cycle of them, reproductive cycle. So these are also known as the amphibians of the plant kingdom. So if we have seen towards the plant body, it has two main types of the plant bodies. First one is the gametophyte, and the second one is the sporophyte generation. So we have seen both of these phases of the life. So gametophyte is mostly in the thallus form, while the sporophyte plant body is differentiated into the foot, seta, and the capsule. And if we have seen towards the reproduction, so all the methods which are vegetative, sexual, and asexual, they are found in the bryophytes, which we further study when we have to study about their types. So after that, in the asexual mode of reproduction, they show the formation of the spores, and then we have seen towards the vegetative reproduction, that is by the fragmentation and through the gamma cups. In the sexual reproduction, we have seen it is the oogamous type, and in this we have seen the gametes are small and motile, male gametes, while the female gamete is large and non-motile. Sex organs are Amphidia and Archegonia, and all the students know about these sex organs. You have studied them from in the previous classes also. Further, we have see their structures, and the method of fertilization, if we have seen, then water is essential for the fertilization, as the male sex organs forms the sperms, and these sperms, after the rupturing of the wall of the spermatozoid of this male's reproductive structure, sperms are released, and then they have fertilized the egg, and then that egg, when it starts the repeated division, it forms the embryo, and then embryo will develop into the new plant body. And then asexual method of reproduction. So in that asexual method of reproduction, sporogonium that plays a main role. And if we have seen towards the sporophyte plant body, it consists of a foot, seta, and the capsule. In the capsule, specific type of the cells which are called as the spore mother cells, they are found. Spore mother cells, after the meiosis, forms the tetrad of the spores, and then each spore will be developed into the new gametophyte. At the time of the germination of the spores, what will be happen? The spore will be form a undifferentiated type of the structure, that is called as the protonema, and then protonema develop into the new plant body. Alternation of generation is an important character of the bryophytes. Sporophyte will form gametophyte, and gametophyte will form sporophyte. That is known as alternation of generation. And after that, we have to discuss about the economic and ecological importance of the bryophytes. So the role they play, that is, first of all, bryophytes form the peat. And what is the peat? It is a brown or the dark colored spongy matter produced as a result of the partial decay of the dead organic matter in the box. And the second role it plays, that is soil conservation, where the bryophytes grow, they conserve the soil or prevent the soil from its erosion, and then they also play the role in the soil development. Then they have the roles as rock builders. And pollution indicators, wherever the pollution is found, that at that place bryophytes can't be found abundantly. And then medicinal use of the bryophyte is also found, that they are some of the medicines which are formed from them. For example, Marketia polymorpha, Anthocyrus, Riccia, and Polytrichum species, they are reported to have the medicinal properties, and they are used as anti-tumor to cure pulmonary tuberculosis and affliction of the liver. Similarly, Polytrichum is also used to dissolve the stones of the kidney and gallbladder. And the next one is bryophyte as source of antibiotics. There are some type of the bryophytes which are acting as the active source of antibiotics, and these are the sphagnum, straticum, and then some of the other examples are also there. Bryophytes are experimental tools also. There are some of the research which in which the liverworts are or mosses are used as experimental tools, and the bryophytes as source of food are also used as a source of food. Sphagnum is also used as a famine food in China. That's it. That is the main account of the bryophytes, and after that we have to start about the three main types of the bryophytes that we have to study with their complete life cycle. So it will be the next one. Thanks.